Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today's topic is going to be every day is a new day. So take a couple of nice deep breaths. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. It's in the 70s, the sun is out, the sky is blue, the clouds are white, a little bit of a breeze. Breathe in the nature, exhale the indoors. Listen to those birds. It's awesome. Unfortunately, I got the truck sound backing up somewhere. I think that's down the street, not Tractor Boy next door. So that's a good example. You got to be able to laugh it off. Yes, Tractor Boy annoys me, but I laugh about it more than I get aggravated by it. Find the balance. So, every day is a new day. Yes, it is. Every day you wake up and you look around and you say, I'm still here. That's a good thing. It means you've got another opportunity today to show up for yourself a little differently than you may have been in the past. And not to say that you screwed up in the past and that's why you're in the position you're in. But we can always do better. We can always take what life has kind of handed to us. You know, what do they say? When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Every day is a new day. And so if you're judging yourself as not doing what you should have yesterday, or not reacting to life and stress the way you think you should, or not doing this recovery process the way you think you should, and judging yourself and criticizing yourself, just know that every day you get another chance. It's another day that this planet spins around and you get an opportunity. So what are you going to make of it? If what you've been doing hasn't been working so far, what can you do slightly different today? That doesn't mean you have to become an entirely new person, different person. That doesn't mean you have to say, okay, I've always been anxious, so I'm never going to be anxious again. Those absolutes just aren't necessary, nor do they work. But every day's a new day. What can you do differently today to be a little bit more kind to yourself, loving to yourself, accepting of yourself and where you are as of right this moment? Right? Acceptance is a part of this journey. Fighting and resisting and hating where you are right now on this journey is not going to help you get better quicker. And oh, by the way, you know, the belief that you have to fix yourself is part of the syndrome. It's part of this TMS thing. Because the core message of Dr. Sarno is you're not broken. That's my message too. There's nothing to fix. You just got to teach your brain that you're okay. So what can you do today on this new day? What can you do today differently than you did yesterday? Yesterday, were you teaching your brain that you're okay and that there's nothing wrong? Or were you teaching the brain the opposite, which is, oh my God, I must have something physical because it feels physical. Whenever I move, it hurts. It must be physical, right? No, not necessarily. TMS is created in the brain. It doesn't mean it's all in your mind. Doesn't mean you're imagining it. Doesn't mean it's made up. The pain is real. The symptoms are real. Whatever you're experiencing is real. It's just that the origin is not some physical, structural, biological process that is causing the pain. The brain is simply responding to perceived dangers with pain. That also doesn't mean that your brain is here to punish you or torture you. That question came up recently. Somebody posed that in the group. They said, you know, I know, Dan, you say that your brain is your best friend, but it's really tough to believe that when it's punishing me so hard with all this pain. And so the brain is primitive. There's a primitive part of the brain that is simply in survival mode. And it is utilizing pain to protect us from things it perceives as dangerous. So we have to use the conscious thinking, evolved brain to teach this primitive brain to calm the heck down, because there's nothing wrong, right? So I like to really approach it from two sides. One is the cognitive thinking side, but the other is a physiological, calm, relaxed breathing, letting the tension out of our body side. Because if we can show up physically in a calm, relaxed state, what's the message the brain's going to get? Well, look, he's pretty chill, he's pretty relaxed. I guess he's okay. So we attack it from that side, as well as the cognitive thinking brain, which says, I've done the homework, I've studied the TMS books, literature, websites, podcasts. I know that this applies to me because I've done the assessments, I've connected the dots. That's the cognitive thinking side. The rest of it is just navigating your day with consistent messages of safety. Feel your emotions. Why? Because that's what we're supposed to do. Not because it'll fix you. Relax and breathe and let the tension out of your body. Why? Because it feels good. Who likes to walk around like this all day long? Nobody. Not to fix yourself, but because it feels good. And how about your thinking, your thought process? Well, choose not to take your thinking so seriously. Why? Not to fix yourself, but because it feels so much more freeing to just not buy into all that negative crap that floats through our heads at 1,000,000 miles an hour. You don't have to latch onto those thoughts and ruminate on them. Just because you had a thought, it doesn't make it true. Be indifferent to the symptoms. Okay, so you got pain today. Big deal. You know that you're okay. And you know that you're on the path to recovery. So why freak out about it? So look, every day is a new day to show up differently for yourself. Don't wait for somebody else to fix you. Don't even fix yourself. Just decide and be consistent with the message that there's nothing to fix. Not physically, not emotionally, not mentally. You're not broken. And every day is a new day to keep on reminding yourself that and teaching yourself that. And when your brain gets the idea that you're actually okay, the brain, and thereby the nervous system which the brain controls, can basically calm down. That's the goal. Teach the brain that you're already okay. And every day is a new day to do that. So that's the message for today. I should be back at the lake tomorrow. And I've gotten several requests for a sunrise video from the kayak, so I will see if I can accomplish that if the weather cooperates and I wake up early enough. Because that sunrise happens really, really early, 5 a.m. or 5:10. So, love you guys and gals. We will see you tomorrow.